All right, you know, for the entire year so far for 2020, our high temperatures have been averaging about 7 degrees above normal on average for every day this year.
Yeah, honestly, it feels like spring, and it's not just for us, it's for our plants as well. But what happens when those temperatures swing back to winter?
Which is happening this weekend, too. We'll see some overnight lows in the 20s. We went to the experts to find out. So Richard with New Garden Nursery with us today, and we're talking about this unusually warm weather. I'm sure your clients are coming to and saying, what do I do?
Yeah, having a lot of customers come in on a daily basis asking, you know, what to do with their plants when it's going from hot to cold.
Because we may go to 40s and 20s for highs and lows this weekend, and all these plants think it's spring. What happens to them? Are we going to lose them all?
Not going to lose them all, but there are some things you can do to protect your plants.
And let's talk about that. So if a plant is in the ground, what do you do? Everybody says cover your plants. Does that really work? Yeah,
in the ground you want to cover it. For instance, I got a frost cloth out here today to kind of show you guys. This is something you would either want to put over your plants in the garden or say in the landscape. Basically want to put it over it, put some stakes in the ground or some bricks, just keep the wind from taking it away.
And I've always heard too that this kind of cloth breathes, and that's the key, right? You don't want to put like a trash bag over your
Correct.
plants.
This is breathable fabric, so it will kind of give some flow in between the plants.
Now what if you're potted like all these plants we see here?
So for potted plants, there's a couple things you can do. You can take them, cluster them together, bring them in, and then another thing you can do is wrap the pots with some burlap or some plastic to insulate it.
Just holds the heat in. You wouldn't necessarily have to cover those, I guess, if not.
You could cover them as well, but again, that's just kind of insulating the soil and keeping it from freezing.
So will we lose all of our plants or just some of them?
It's hard to say. With plants, you could. There is that possibility.
Is there any way that, do the plants do anything themselves to protect against the cold? Or?
Well, this time of year they're supposed to be dormant, but it being 70 degrees in February, it is keeping that from happening.
So we're going to have acceptable losses.
Yes, sir.
That's what it boils down to. All right, there you have it.